Welcome back to All Stars and catching up with the captains ahead of All Stars 23 in Cardiff. It's the Vindico Arena in Cardiff, July 29th and 30th. And delighted to have with us today the captain of the newest team in All Stars. It's the Barbarians captain, Dave Williams. Hi, Dave. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having the chat.
And we'll start there with Barbars, and obviously this year's the second year for the Barbarians team. And can you kind of talk us about how the idea came about, and obviously the aim of Barbars to spread the charity load?
Yeah, so we had a long wait. Obviously, it was set up in 2019, yeah, the team was picked. You know, we were kind of really looking forward to it. You know, got moved into 2020, getting a little bit closer to All Stars 2020, and then obviously COVID happened.
Yeah.
We had to wait 3 years before we could get on the ice. But no, it was great. You know, we've done a lot as a team, just kind of chatting and just keeping in touch with each other over such a long period of time, and then to finally get together last year, it was just amazing. You know, to meet people you've been talking to for 2.5 years, but never actually met. So yeah, no, it was good to finally get going.
And the idea of the Barbarians, is for those who don't know, is instead of one charity, which the other 7 teams focus on one charity, each player can bring their own charity to the Barbars, and you share the load and promote. So in your case, it could be as many as kind of 18 different charities.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so we've got 14 charities, I think it is, this year. A couple of players are playing for the same charity, but yeah, that's the beauty of it, is we can support such a range of charities, and we can pick charities that mean something to us as well. So I'm playing for Velindre Cancer Centre in Cardiff because that's where my dad died back in 2017.
Yeah.
So that means something to me, and obviously, you know, players play for charities that mean something to them as well. And yeah, just having that range, having that personal link, I think that just helps drive the fundraising as well.
Yeah. And your own role as captain, I mean, how did the captaincy come about, and possibly your own All Stars journey, how that started? So
I photographed the first or the previous 2 All Stars in Cardiff, so 2017 and 2019. And I was talking to Hubs in 2019, and he mentioned they were thinking about setting up a Barbarians team. And I just started learning to play hockey then as well. So I was like, well, if you do, let me know. I might give it a go. I'm going to be rubbish, but I'll give it a go. So yeah, it just kind of went from there. You know, I applied in 2019, got on the team, and then August last year I had a call from David Grant asking if I wanted to be the captain, which was out of the blue, to say the least, considering I've only ever played once. But yeah, it's something I'm enjoying.
And the obviously we've seen the socials even since last year, pretty much since Cardiff 22 finished. People have like the weekend off and then come back, and it more or less starts straight away again. And the socials from all of the teams have been strong, and the Barbarians are no different this year.
Yeah, I try to post as much as I can, but without posting too much, if you know what I mean. I don't want to kind of dilute messages and things, but yeah, I just try to keep it going as much as I can.
And the team that you've got, is there any differences from last year? Any standouts? Any interesting kind of newbies, or any players with kind of special causes need to mention?
Yes, we've kept kind of the core of the team from last year, and added a few others as well. So Sam Phillips, who was the captain last year, she's back. Mm-hmm. There are a couple. There's another Phillips in the team this year as well. We got her son Dylan, who's in goal for us. Tim Cole, who was brilliant in goal for us last year. He was our only goalie. He's back. And we've got the goalie from Leeds Knights, Sam Gospel. He's joining us, but obviously he's not playing in goal. He's playing as an out player. So yeah, it'd be great to meet him. Obviously, he had an awesome season with Leeds last year, and off the top of my head, I can't remember which charity he's playing for now, but yeah, it'd be great to be great to get him on board and hopefully bring that kind of winning mentality, which would be nice.
No, it sounds good. And the All-Stars, as I say, second year in action. Maybe it's been like the fourth year of being in existence, but the second year in action of the Barbarians. How does Barbarians, as we mentioned, because you have that many charities, how do you interact with your charities? Like I say, the other teams have one thing to focus on. Do you still have that interaction with each individual charity that you're raising for?
Yeah, so players interact with the charities themselves in a lot of cases, but obviously if I put posts out about specific players, then I'll tag charities and I'll like things of, you know, from the different charities. I follow them all on socials and share things that they're doing as well. So yeah, I try and keep that interaction going, but yeah, it is difficult with so many charities to keep on top.
And if people are obviously thinking of coming down and supporting, we'll put a link to your own Barbarian social so they can see the range of causes that you're raising for. But if they do want the hockey fix, and because I was talking to G yesterday in the first of these interviews, it's much more than just the games. All-Stars weekend now is the whole weekend. It's the off ice. It's the charities are in the building. There's the fundraising in the building, and then there's games on the ice. It's a huge kind of a weekend activity, and it is something that should be on every hockey fan kind of bucket list for a summer.
Oh, 100%. And to be honest, I don't know. I don't know how much the hockey matters, really. For me, the most important part of All-Stars happens in the months building up to that weekend. It's raising money for these charities and doing whatever we can for them, really. The hockey is secondary for me, if I'm honest, and I don't know if I should say that really as captain, but no, it's a great weekend. It's a good laugh, and you do kind of get the post All-Stars blues really on a Monday after it.
Yeah, but then as you say, then you have the All-Stars kind of the wind down. Then you generally get the final total and everybody's thumbs up, and then it's entries open next year and away you go, and it's a kind of a rolling 11 and 3/4 months of the year.
Yeah, it's straight back into it. Yeah, like you said, I have a couple of weeks off already and total everything up, but yeah, straight back into the following year then.
Yeah. If I say anyone is on the kind of on the fence about coming down, anything you want to say to any supporters or charities or anybody who wants to get involved to come down to Cardiff in the end of July?
Yeah, do it. Hey, come down. It's yeah, like I said, it's a brilliant weekend. Just about having a laugh, watching a bit of hockey, have a few drinks and help out some incredible charities.
And any particular charities? You obviously mentioned your own and 14 different charities. Anything special happening in the run up to All-Stars itself?
Yeah, a few players have got events going on, and obviously, as you know, the teams are made up from players all over the country. So yeah, there's stuff going on all over the place. I know there's like a gin night going on, and there's a few other events. But yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, anything to raise a couple of quid, and it's a worthwhile. And that, I think we've seen that more, particularly over the last couple of years since we've come back from the pause. There are a lot more of these events, people getting together more throughout the build up rather than just having that one big get together. There are these smaller satellite events as well. So again, that helps the kind of the togetherness of All-Stars. It is a big, you don't want to sound too twee, but it is a big family, isn't it? The All-Stars family.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, we're all so close. But whether it's as a team or in the captain's group chats and things like that, we all get on so well. Like I said, it is a family.
Yeah, no, it sounds good. Really looking forward to getting down there again in end of July at the newly named Vindico Arena. Appreciate your time today, Dave. Look forward to seeing you in the Barbars. I've got my jersey hanging up in the corner there. Just kind of see it on camera there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get you one of these ones.
Presented with that one last year, so I'll have to get a current edition one for this season. But appreciate your time. Look forward to seeing you in Cardiff, and all the very best.
Yeah, I'll see you then. Thanks.